Hi everyone, welcome back to If My Heart Had Wings, episode 6, where Aoi is about to end his first day of school at the Keifu Academy. So in episode 5, Aoi experienced his first day of class at the Keifu Academy, and not only he got to see Ageha again, he also got to see Masasugu, or Mabo, another of his childhood friends. So now it's after school, and Aoi's looking for a club he wants to join, and a sports club approached him, but because Aoi's in this school now, it means he's trying to move away from sports and athletics. But then he finds this garage. It looks abandoned, there's overgrown weeds, and when he goes inside, he finds all this equipment everywhere, dusty books, but then there's a shiny tea set, and when he looks deeper, he finds this girl on the drawing board, and I wonder what's going to happen next. So let's see what I was going to do about this. So there's someone here. I was so surprised, it felt like my heart was going to jump out. So she does not notice Aoi. She's just on the board still. So the person over there seemed not to have noticed me at all. I'm not sure if you could call it a drawing board, but as she stared at the plans that were placed on there, she was kind of groaning. So what's going on? Okay, more concentration. I'm sorry for letting myself in here. I'll be going now. No response. It's no good. She didn't hear me. But then if she didn't notice that Aoi came in to the garage in the first place, then if he leaves, it won't make a difference. Her eyes were so serious as she stared at the plans, and she looked like she was really concentrating. And I didn't know what to do, so I just looked at her from the side. So now that I look closely, she is really beautiful. Hey, why am I staring at her? I hurriedly look away. However, it looks as if she still hasn't noticed me, so I take another glimpse. She looks quite mature. Is she in the 5th grade? Maybe. And she's so pretty as well. Kotori is pretty too, but this person is different and has a mysterious charm. So what's going on? It looks like she changed her expression. Okay. Whoosh. So she suddenly stood up. Oh, I'm sorry for bothering you. And without thinking, I avert my eyes and apologize, but she's looking straight. Past me and grabs a big, thick book from the shelf. So she still doesn't notice that I always in the garage. Okay, so she's heading right for the book. She flicked through the pages and looked like she had found something before going straight back to her seat. And now she's happy. So she was looking for some ideas She found a book that had the idea, and now she has some idea of how to proceed on her drawing. And in good spirits, she began swiftly drawing the plans. And the pen made a nice swish swish sound as it ran across the page. Well, that's a nice expression. And the feeling of maturity that she had until just now suddenly changed. So when she smiles, all of a sudden she's more like a kid. And as her eyes looked straight at the plans, they looked as though they were, had a crystal clear purity to them. Oh, that was really hard to read. Just like an innocent child, her eyes looked as though she believed that the world is full of wonderful, sparkling things. So now that she has that idea, she's going along quite happily. And then her hands stop moving. Oh, so I got the timing right. So now he talks to her again. Excuse me. And this time she notices Aoi. There you go.
Yeah, konnichiwa.
Oh, hello. And she just casually greets Aoi. So even though I had unexpectedly appeared like that, she didn't show any signs of caution, and still good spirits smiled as she greeted me. Oh, hello, hi. Well, I thought that I should say something to her, but I didn't think of what to say after that. Well, maybe you can ask her, so how are you doing today? Or what are you working on? Just to show some curiosity in what she's doing. But instead she asks him, so what's going on? What's up? I'm sorry that I just let myself in here. Oh, I just transferred here today, but I was taking a look at the club activities and I got lost and came in here. Well, I guess you could say that he got lost in a sense, but he was probably seeing like or maybe he got interested in seeing what was in here because of all the parts, equipment, and books that were in here. Okay. So she looked at me as if to say yes, and she doesn't mind that Aoi let himself in here. Well, it seemed like a kind of a blunt way to say it, but she wasn't angry or anything. She has a strange way of speaking, though. Well, I'm sorry, I better go. I just said that like a total loser, a huge sound echoed across the garage. Ooh. So, she's probably hungry, and the echoes made it nice and loud and noticeable. Oh, what's that noise? Okay, so she is hungry. So with a lack of energy in her voice, the beautiful girl before me held her stomach and fell down onto the drawing board. Uh-oh. Was that the sound of your stomach just now. So we're inside the garage, so the sound echo like crazy and sound like the growl of a monster. Ooh. But I don't know how bad the echo is because there's equipment in there, and the equipment, the table, the books, the drawing board, the tea set, it's sometimes a baffle to reduce the amount of echo in this garage.
空腹だったことを体が思い出してしまったらしいぞ。
She seemed to sway as she tried to get up, but she didn't have enough energy, so she slumped back down with her cheek on the drawing board. So would you like to eat this then? I took some bread out of my bag. I thought I'd get hungry with just the lunchbox, so at lunchtime I bought some melon bread. And her eyes lightened up. So her eyes shone as if she were an explorer who had discovered a treasure in a cave in some unexpected place. Or unexplored place. But anyways, she's happy. Oh yeah, go ahead. So she took the melon bread, opened the wrapper immediately, and bit into the contents. So she was getting crumbs everywhere, but really looked like she was enjoying it as she devoured it greedily. I wonder when was the last time she ate. Because she hadn't having a calorie intake. So could it be that she's poor? Well, the fact that she was so ecstatic over something like melon bread actually made me quite worried. Because she didn't show any signs that she was thinking of my generosity and just ate up the high-calorie melon bread. She murmured happily, looking happy as she can be. She looked like she was mulling over the taste of the melon bread in her brain. But they do say that sugar is empty calories, so you shouldn't be relying on sugar to as her calorie intake. Because it burns quickly and she's going to end up hungry again. She said as she turned back to the drawing board. And then she started drawing the plants again with incredible energy. And from the serious look on her face, it seemed that she had already forgotten about me. She is strange. Well, not just a little, but very strange. Okay, well, I'll be off now then. And once again, she's concentrated on this drawing and doesn't hear Aoi. There you go. So I put the melon bread wrapper that she had left behind my pocket and turned to leave. I reluctantly left the special atmosphere of the garage behind me. Well, I wouldn't call it special, I would call it strange. Because if it's special, it would be something really positive, something so magical that you really want to be here. Whereas strange is like, this is unusual, why would I want to be here? It's just all out of place. So I'm wondering, how long has it been since she's eaten? Because it looks like she got so concentrated on her drawing that she forgot to eat, and I'm sure that she lost track of time and had no idea how many days has it, or how many hours has it passed since she last ate. Well, then maybe I should head back. So by the time I had finished watching the various clubs, the sky was orange as the sun was setting.
Ah, ita.
So Ageha notices Aoi. So Ageha was at the school gates and looks towards me and points the cell phone that she's holding at me.
まだ残ってたら一緒に帰ろうと思って何回もかけたのにちっとも出ないんだもん。
Well then, well sometimes you don't want to answer calls. It gets annoying, so you put on vibrate and ignore it. I told Ageha that I would take a look at the club activities before leaving, so she knows what I always doing after school.
着信履歴見てみ。
Oh, I left myself at the dormitory.
はあ？なんで？それじゃ携帯の意味ないじゃん。
Okay. Well, that kind of makes sense, though. But don't you say, so it says that, you can't bring cell phones to school.
そうだけど、そんなの守ってる子いないよ。
So Ageha has a point. So, even though it's rule, people try to sneak cell phones in. And in this kind of age, people really need cell phones or rely on cell phones for daily life activities. And even if it's forbidden, they're willing to sneak it in their backpacks, their pockets, and they will use it during times when none of the teachers or the administrators are looking. Well, it's alright if you don't get caught, it seems. Well, I wonder why Io doesn't know that. Well, in my case, I'm not so worried about the school rules, but it's just too bothersome to carry a cell phone around with me. Okay, so when he said like school rules, that was kind of like an excuse for why he doesn't want to bring a cell phone. But it's because he doesn't want to carry that heavy thing around with him. But then again, I don't know how much his phone weighs, because a smartphone isn't really that heavy in a sense, unless you bought a really heavy case along with it.
せっかく番号教えてもらったのに、これじゃ意味なしだよ。
So I guess upset. It's like, so what's the purpose of me having your number if you're not going to use your cell phone at all? Hey, wait a minute. How did you know my number? So he realizes that he never gave his information to Ageha, but somehow she has his information. So 5 years ago, when I left Kazigarura, I was still just a kid, so I didn't have a cell phone.
さっきあんちゃんから聞いた。メアドも送ってもらったから、これからバンバンメールするね。
Okay, so Ageha got his information from Anchan, and it's like well, I also have your text address, so I can basically flood your message box with lots of texts. But then again, I thought text message addresses are linked to your cell phone number. But then again, I was like, wait, don't bother. It's too much of a hassle. Well, writing text on a cell phone is too fiddly which is a real pain, so I don't really feel like it. Or I don't really like it. I wonder what kind of cell phone he has. It's probably one of those older cell phones where you have to press the number keys multiple times to get a letter, versus having a QWERTY or some kind of computer keyboard. But looks like Ageha isn't listening to me and has started walking on ahead. Okay, so shall we head back then? So now she's asking him, so how's the first day at the new school then? It seems like an interesting school. Well, it's different to the sports schools or the regular schools, and had a special kind of atmosphere. So everyone looks like they enjoy it, and it's, how I should say, like they come here to hang out. So it's like, well, people are here because they like the school, they enjoy it, they have a passion. But it also means that the school is probably competitive because everyone's going to do their best. Well, then again, old school is probably competitive as well. But more in terms of like sports and athletics. Things they want to do. So, did you find a club yet? I don't know yet. But there were a few that seemed interesting though. Well, I don't know if Aoi wants to go back to sports clubs. But I think, well, at least you don't have the competitiveness of the sports clubs that you got at your old school. So it's like, well, what do you do then, Ageha? Okay, so she's in the robotic club. Or the robot club. Robots? That sounds interesting, too. Okay. Yeah, I'll think about it. So I wonder if Ageha's asking him, so how about you join the robotics club with me, and we could do things together? Wouldn't that be interesting? But anyways, I'm going this way. Hey, but isn't your place around here? So what about the Kazami shopping street? Wait, no way, seriously? Okay. Alright. Hey, okay, so he still has some questions to ask Ageha. Oh, so it's like, thanks for everything today. Well, how about you buy me a parfait? For, maybe for giving Aoi a tour around the school? No, I mean what? Oh. That you're the same way towards me as in the past. Yeah, that's true. Well, that was a big help. Okay. Alright. Really? Seriously?
葵。
Or more like Ageha's getting kind of jealous that he's looking at other girls now. Oh wait, so what? I didn't have that kind of thing at an all-boys school, so it's kind of like a new experience for me.
まあ健全な男子である証拠か。しばらく会わないうちに大人になっちゃったんだね。
Uh-huh. Well, Ageha looked happy as she said that. Well, so have you. Well, to be honest, I thought she would have grown up to be more rough and tomboyish.
だね。
Question mark. So Ageha started smiling quietly. And looking at the innocent smile reminded me of how Ageha was when she was still just a kid.
おかえりなさい、葵。
Welcome back! Ah, yeah.
また明日からよろしくな、アイポ。
Okay, so she gives Aoi a smack. Ouch! Oh, so a slap on the back.
じゃあね。
I'll see you later! So Ageha gave me a big wave and turned the corner. Ouch, you doofus. Well, she might have gotten a little cuter, but she hadn't really changed on the inside. So still resorting to physical attacks. Welcome back, huh? Well, her attitude hasn't really changed since before, and somehow I felt that it had saved me. So after Ageha and I went our separate ways, I did the shopping for dinner on the way back. It's gonna be hot again tomorrow, so I have to give them some food that will give them stamina. So enthusiastically, I put the menu together in my head. Oh no, I forgot to buy some milk. Well, there is a convenience store right in front of me. So 5 years ago, there was a tobacconist here. Well, it's a little expensive, but I don't have time to go back to the supermarket. Well, then again, having a supermarket here is much friendlier and much healthier than a tobacco shop. I thought to myself, Kotori? The automatic doors open, and the one with the self-proclaimed cool allure left the shop. She had a bag on her lap, and she had a smile on her face, which was the exact opposite of cool. She didn't notice me and went back in the direction of the dormitory. Wait, it's her! Well, she didn't go to school, so what's she doing then? So I gave up on buying milk and followed Kotori. Okay, so he's wondering what Kotori's up to when she didn't go to school. Hey, Hat! She called Hat from the other side of the door and spoke to him about something. So she was sneaking around and seemed really suspicious.
あいつがいないか見てきて。ほら、あいつよ。あの意地悪な男子。
So go and see if he's here or not. You know that guy, the really mean boy. Wait, is she talking about me? So this is the girls' dormitory, and I'm the only boy here. Well, I don't remember being mean, though. So I wonder what Kotori's thinking about. Well, I don't know why, but it would appear that she's sneaking around to avoid being found by me, or being seen. Well, if that's how you feel then, I headed for the back door to a dormitory. I'll hide in the kitchen for now. Uh-oh, and then Hat notices Aoi. Shh! Well, if this is about me, tell her I'm not here. Okay. So Hat doesn't bother her and just complies with Aoi. And then he just leaves. Okay, that's interesting. Well, while I'm waiting in ambush, I put the food I bought in the fridge. So after a little while, okay, so he's not here then. So when Kotori came into the dining hall, she went straight for the cupboard and took out a spoon. Well, without taking a dish, she stays seated in her wheelchair. She put the shopping bag from the convenience store on the table. And there was a... Wait a minute. Haagen-Dazs? What's this? Well, needless to say, it was top quality ice cream. So it's another name for Haagen-Dazs ice cream. So like that high quality ice cream. Well, not only that, but it was a family size. Ooh, so it's a really big bucket. It's the big pot that costs 2,500 yen. So about like I'll say like $22 to $25. She opened the lid, and in her right hand she had the type of spoon that you would eat things like curry with. So big spoon. Wait, she's gonna eat the whole bucket? Oh my. And Hat seems to agree with Kotori. So Kotori's spoon was still above the smooth surface of the Haagen-Dazs, and then she dug a big hole in it. So one scoop like that would cost about 100 yen, and she stuffed the whole thing in one mouthful. Wow, so that's Kotori's diet. So she eats this really, really big scoop of Haagen-Dazs ice cream. That's about 1/25 of the bucket. And I can't believe I was watching this kind of diet going into Kotori. So she brought her hand to her cheek as though she was flooded in happiness from the bottom of her heart. Wait, what's she doing then? And seeing what she was doing made hiding and watching her seem pretty ridiculous. The fact that I was watching Kotori eat a huge bucket of unhealthy ice cream, because I'm pretty sure this ice cream has lots of butter. And without knowing what I was watching, Kotori began to shovel in more ice cream like a construction machine. Well, even if it was only 105 yen ice cream, you savored the flavor more than that. But then again, Kotori bought the huge bucket, so she wants to eat more of it at once. So with the next mouthful of ice cream, Kotori suddenly lowered her head, holding her temples. So maybe she got frostbite, or she ate so much that it kind of freezed her mouth. Well, maybe it's a sign that she should stop eating all that unhealthy ice cream. To be able to get brain freeze from eating too much, Haagen-Dazs is the very height of luxury. And during this little pause, Kotori opened up her notebook. There's something written in there. I sneak up a little closer behind her. And with Hat not bothering to alert Kotori, shh. So next to the words, eat as much Haagen-Dazs as I want, Kotori happily wrote the word done. So it seemed to be more, or some sort of list. Things I want to do. That was the title, and there were bullet points below. Struck the head of the big dog in the neighborhood. It's really scary, but it might be unexpectedly friendly. If possible, I like to ride around on the back. Fill the bath with water and swim in it like a pool. Pie throwing. And so on. And among those was go to see Windmill Hill with done written next to it. So what's this then? And Kotori finds out that Aoi was in the kitchen all along. And this is where I'll be stopping the video. So next episode, we're going to see more of Kotori's reaction now that her plan of hiding from Aoi has failed, and Hat didn't do much of a job to hide or to keep Aoi away from Kotori. So with that in mind, I'll see you in the next episode.